What's up?
Tyrone, are you there? I can't see you.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. You're real. This is the first time we're actually looking at each other.
Are you recording?
I'm recording this. I'm recording right now.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, don't worry. I want people to just hear how we actually talk with each other sometimes.
Alright. Cool.
Instead of people always thinking we're just I'm cracking dick jokes the whole time. So, yeah. But how was your day so far?
It's pretty good. Ran to a Magnus site in the gym.
Yeah?
Yeah. Named Steve. So what's up, Steve?
Wow.
Hey.
Steve,
Yeah.
you met a fan at the gym? That's so funny.
Yeah. I met like 3 or 4 dudes at the gym so far now, man.
So it's the gym where you primarily meet people?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I met somebody at a Chinese food store the other day. I was going to pick up some food, and these kids came in, and they were like, yo, you TYRONE Magnus? I was like, yeah. So it was 2 of them that time, and one time I was in Macy's with my ex, and we ran into a girl. And then 2 security guards at the Cherry Hill Mall in New Jersey, they both recognized me.
Oh.
2 occasions. It was funny, man. Like, he's like I'm walking downstairs because it got 2 levels, and there's a security guard on the upper level looking at me like, and I'm like, looking behind me like, who's he talking? I'm like, talking to me? He's like, I said, YouTube, right? Happy as hell. Yeah, so it's fun.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I've gotten recognized. I think I've counted 9 times.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, around the same.
Last time I got recognized, it was like an 11-year-old black kid.
I haven't been recognized by anybody really small. Everybody's like around my age or younger.
We have very different demographics then.
I didn't know you had a cat.
Oh yeah, I got 2 cats. This one's called Todd. I got a black one to show I'm not racist, and that's why I'm talking with you too. I'm trying to prove something right now.
Oh, for that.
Hey man, I have a question. I never asked you about relationship stuff before. We've talked about a lot of stuff, but like, what's the longest relationship you've actually had?
7 years.
Wow,
yeah.
Really?
8 years. 8 years in a way. See, me and the ex that I used to have on the show, she was we were bed buddies for a year.
Okay.
And we got together because we grew on each other.
Yeah, I bet you grew all right. Yeah, that's awesome.
Growing on somebody. Where's Noel? Just kidding.
What is going on with you and Noel? I'm constantly getting text messages, like one's from you and then one's from her, and I'm like, I don't even know what's going on right now. All I know is you 2 need to talk to each other.
You're the middleman.
Yeah, I'm the middleman to this little romance developing right now. I
still got to email her.
Okay.
Then we'll talk about collaboration, and her tongue, and what it can do, and all that stuff.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right.
You to thank for it.
Yeah.
So I owe you a dinner.
That's so awesome. If something actually happened with you 2, that would be the coolest fucking thing in the world. I genuinely love that girl. Like she's an awesome human being. I think I can really relate with her actually. Like
okay.
Despite like the conversations you see me have with these girls on camera, off camera we tend to actually have like very meaningful, kind of deep talks about stuff. And
okay.
Her and I really relate a lot when it comes to like backgrounds and upbringings and stuff. And so yeah, she's a good friend of mine, and you 2 I think would be compatible, and she has said that she prefers a big penis. I meet a lot of girls who don't like big penises, but I'm going to assume you have a big penis. So yeah.
Well, I'm not to the kneecap, but you know, a little higher than that.
That'd be scary. That'd be fucking terrifying. Who wants a dick that big? That is so scary.
No one wants a dick that big, really. Man.
Oh my god, that would hurt anyone.
I worked with a guy who told me he got voted the biggest dick on his college football team.
No way.
Hey, you know it's all big motherfuckers in that locker room. He said he literally, and he didn't brag about it, but he was telling me this story, and he was telling me about how this guy got voted the smallest dick in the locker room. I said, well, who got the biggest? And he started grinning. And I said, get the fuck out of here. And then somebody else that worked with us co-signed. He was like, nah, man, he's like a horse cock. I've heard about him before from other people. He said he had girls turn him down. Literally say, where are you going to put that? Because you're not putting it here.
You know,
I don't know what.
You know what's so funny? You're telling this like really interesting story, a dick story. And I'm looking at you going, I could see how this guy is a mentor to a lot of people. Like, not completely disregarding that subject. I started thinking, like looking at you, this guy, I could totally see why a lot of people look up to this guy. Like, as I've talked with you a lot on the phone and I've seen a shit ton of your videos, but actually looking at you, I'm like, wow, this guy, I could see how he's a totally inspiring dude.
What did I articulate my idea very well? Was
Yeah, that's it. You're a great communicator. No, because like you show on your channel that you do have like a sense of humor, but you also, more than I do, I think you get to show your more like philosophical side and beliefs on stuff. Like you have that whole Magnus answer section where you really do get to show more of that psychological side. Because you took psychology, right?
Yeah, I did.
And
that and sociology. So it taught me a little bit, you know.
do you do like a lot of personal development stuff? Like that's what I call it. Some people call it self-help, but
Oh yeah, I mean, like if you come and you look at my my bookshelf, I don't read anything but self-help.
That's me too, man.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking. I read an
don't
occasional
think
comic book. That's
It's
it.
boring to me.
Yeah, no, I
Not
read.
that it's boring. It's just that if I want fantasy, I'll watch a movie.
Yeah.
And I tell you the truth, reading makes me tired for some reason.
Me
I don't
too.
know. So it's like I have to read something that I'm really interested with, something that's going to really help me.
Yeah, no, I'm exact. I've probably read about 5 novels in my life, and I've read 2 books that are autobiographies. The rest are all like self-help or personal development. Like who would you say you're like the person I really looked up to was is that an e-cigarette?
The what?
Is that an e-cigarette?
No. It was my pen, and I was putting my gum on there, so I wasn't chewing throughout the whole thing. Chewing gum.
I was like, Tyrone smokes.
No.
Did you ever? Someone left a comment about you used to smoke weed.
Yeah.
Was it like a daily thing?
Yeah. Huh?
Was it like a daily thing?
No.
Okay.
Well, I never bought weed before, but
Mm.
people always wanted me to smoke with them, considering my personality that you get to see. It's only modified and then, augmented in that way. But I remember guys would always invite me over to smoke, and but what happened was there were 2 times where I had adverse reactions. And I literally really felt like I was going to have a fucking heart attack, man. Like,
Oh, wow.
So stopped. Yeah, I stopped. So
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
he's like, but I still do.
I live in California, where weed is
like legal out there.
It's yeah, you can get a card. Yeah, it's not like legal in stores yet, but there's dispensary. Like in my city I live in alone, which is called Van Nuys, there's tons and tons of dispensaries. Like they're everywhere. So if you don't, like the people you wouldn't even suspect to smoke weed out here. It's like because there's not as much of a stigma. It's such a social thing out here now, more so than drinking, I think.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of drinking too. So yeah.
I had a buddy that had moved out there. He had his own, like, I guess, weed orchard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was doing his own thing out there, and I don't know why he came back. He told me he was making good money, but I don't know, something happened.
Would you ever
You're allowed to throw it out there, right?
Yeah. Would you ever smoke weed again?
That last time really scared me. I don't know.
But dude, I'm going to the East Coast in September, and I'm planning on sneaking so much weed on the plane.
You're gonna go get on the plane. You're gonna be on the no-fly list. Yeah, if that happens, then all of a sudden I turn up dead in your fucking hotel room. That's like a fucking...
Yeah.
That's a Hollywood story.
Tyrone Magnus had a heart attack because he took a hit of a joint.
Exactly. As soon as you coming out in handcuffs with all the light bulbs flashing.
Yeah, exactly. What was the who would you say are like the motivational speakers or philosophical speakers that you really looked up to? For me, it was Jim Rohn mainly. Have you ever seen Jim Rohn?
Yeah, he's the one that talks like profits are better
than wages. Yeah. Oh shit, Tyrone, you know this shit.
Yep, Jim Rohn. I always liked Jim Rohn, but I would say the two most influential books in my life were one by Robert Kiyosaki. You know who that is?
Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Exactly. And the other one was Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About.
Who's that by?
Kevin Trudeau.
I've never even heard of that one.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, and you know what? He's got kind of a bad rep now. I think he was caught stealing money from his company or something. He was doing something, allegedly. You know, I don't know if he did or didn't, but he's got a bad rep now. But all the things in his book that I tried worked.
Wow.
So I have nothing bad to say about the man. And, you know, I learned a lot from him in that book. As a matter of fact, I think he had gotten the conspiracy theories, theorists say that because he revealed so much about the food industry and everything like that, they had banned him from writing books for a few years.
Really?
Yeah, so many people learned so much. I mean, I really feel like he saved my life. If I met him in person, I would tell him he saved my life because I was in a really bad health before I read that book. And, it really helped.
I feel like I should read that. What's it called again?
Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About.
Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. And is it like, what kind of book is it exactly? Is it a nutritional type of book?
Yeah, but it's going to explain you basically a lot of the reasons why you get sick, and what's in your food that's making you sick, things they put in your food that addict you. 12:30 at night, you're like, oh my God, I need some fucking McDonald's French fries.
I do that almost every night. Yeah.
He says that they put stuff in your food that literally has addictive chemicals. And I'm not sure if it's in the book or not, but I remember him saying that McDonald's calls people that visit McDonald's more than once a week heavy users.
Oh, shit.
It's like they look at you like you're an
Oh, shit, ew.
Man. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, whenever you get those urges or those tastes for all those, sweet foods, you're addicted to a lot of them.
Yeah, I've been told that. Because my problem, because you saw a video, I used to be like significantly less weight. What happened with me, like food was always a comfort thing. Did you grow up with like money at all?
No.
Yeah, I grew up pretty broke. Like, I can't go into details, but my mom was like almost, I'm going into details right now. My mom, for a while, she was almost like $1 million and over $500,000 in debt. And so like, it was really rough growing up. And then when it came to food, I've been going to therapy a lot lately again. So I'm like realizing all these things. When it came to food, like if we even got fast food, because we couldn't really cook because my dad was an actual hoarder. Do you know what a hoarder is? Have you seen like the show or something? Yeah, that my dad was. I'm not exaggerating. That's exactly what he was. So we didn't have a place to cook or anything like that. So when my mom came home from work, because she was the breadwinner, she would usually buy fast food. But no one ever got like a full meal. Like you would have to like split the burgers and shit.
Holy fuck.
So that was like that for a large part of it. And then So I don't know, when I started getting money, I just started wanting to really buy like a lot of food and then like stock up. So it was like this real emotional thing. And I can eat healthy for most of the day. It's nighttime when I start to like really get cravings. So if I have a bad meal, it tends to be after dinner, which sucks. And that's what's keeping, like I'm working out, eating better, taking a lot of like super high quality nutritional supplements. And then now I'm like, oh God, I'm not losing belly fat because of this fucking food. And it does take an emotional toll on me.